Okay, everybody, so welcome. We are going live here right now. I'm about to be playing some Civilization. If you'll just give me a minute, I'm currently just fixing some stuff on the stream so that it shows up properly, and then we will get going. Let's see. Kind of trying to navigate the new Twitch interface. It's kind of crazy. I believe I will be playing England today. I'm just feeling like being an overpowered superpower. I mean, I've done France before, and they're pretty fucking amazing, too. But, seeing as I've already conquered the world with France, basically, I think it's time England got a shot. So we're gonna get, like I said, going here in just a second. Like I said, I'm just fixing things. And there we go. Now we'll get moving. Just need to switch screens and we will get started. We are loading. Ah, my God's will has been made clear to you. You must vassalize Scotland. The Scottish kingdom is a perpetual problem. The tendency to ally with France and make mischief in the northern frontier is becoming troublesome. We must ensure that Scottish lords pursue a not more pro-English line. Yes. Is that just a bloody nuisance? Right. So, just switch over to the national view here, and we are. We are England, just looking fantastic here. Let's see what we've got to go on. We have a lot of manpower. We don't have the most booming of economies, nor a lot of stability. I think we'll have to fix that before we do much, unfortunately. But I think this army and the English fleet, which is always a most impressive. Just check on my finances. Where are we at as far as our income? We are currently making 80 annually, so that's pretty good on balance. I do want to push a little bit more towards land tech early on, just so we can get that a bit of a technological edge. We can discover slightly sharper weapons. And then we do have something we have to consider. This is no doubt going to drop our stability more, so actually we should probably be investing a fuck ton more in stability right now, since we want to be stable for the war with Ireland, which is my inevitable goal at the moment. So yeah, I'll work on that actually, and we'll get to switching over to this. Now we just decide if we want to. We need to move innovative. We are narrow-minded as hell. We are such a narrow-minded country. It does not get any more narrow-minded. At least we did not lose stability, which is good. We have 31,000 soldiers still. We're going to leave these guys to quell local revolts, and I think that 12 might be a bit much for Ireland to handle. Let's see what they can handle. Be selected on an army to see what they can handle. You're not going to tell me? Come on. There we go. Support weight of 12. Yeah, 18, 14, 13. Okay, so it's barely going to make it, but we can still pull it off. So first we need to get these guys out into the channel. Just boost up that speed a little bit. Got something coming in here. A royal marriage proposal from Connacht. They wish a royal marriage. Oh yeah, you want me to think of Connacht as the rifle. You're right smack dab in the middle. You would be so annoying to have as a buddy. No, I'm not marrying you. And Milan wants to ally. You know, I can't reject an ally in Italy. I mean, you know, England at this time period we're big fans of Italy. You know, I like the Italians. The Italians are good. They're my good friends of mine. That's a terrible impression. I know. I really can do a better one normally, but whatever. And of course, I'm already allied with the glorious Portuguese. I have to worry about the French. They're always messing with my personal interests and stuff, even though they only control this small portion. Basically, I mean, if they had proper control, you know, they just got this blob around here, basically, you know. Well, I guess I'm only just this blob, so I guess if you really count it, it's probably about as big as England. Fuck them. I will destroy them someday, just for their sheer impetuousness and overly flamboyant hairstyles. There they have unsensible hairstyles. We in England believe that you must have a proper, simplistic haircut that is sensible, and then put a fuck ton of feathers in your hat so you look absolutely smashing, like the Italians. Okay, and we are on a roll. We are heading up. I think we can do it from the St. George's Channel, actually. Oh, my queen! I wish to inform you that Munster has broken their trading compact with the Hansa. Oh dear, that's bad. So actually, I'm gonna contact the Hansa real quick because I want to join their. Oh, I'm in their trade league at the start. Okay, normally they always leave really early though, so I always forget that they're part of it. Look at trade. Where's the trade? There's trade lap mode. Been a little while. Oh my, look at that. The Hansa are bleeding powerful, but I mean, look at frickin' Genoa's okay, but in comparison, look at frickin' Venice. God damn. More power than a single kingdom, for sure. Okay, now we want to unload our soldiers into Meath to commence our invasion of Ireland. I know it wants us to bring Scotland into the fold, but we just can't handle Scotland right now. They get those Highlanders, like, it's like a freaking 12 to 15 man army, I can't remember exactly, in the Highlands, and they will fuck you up. They'll just pop up. If you're Scotland and you want to like have an unstoppable army, just freaking go to war with England and just hold the line, and suddenly the Highlanders will just start popping up all over the fucking place. Stupid armies. I mean, they will absolutely crush England if they're given the chance. Scotland can crush England. Absolutely steamroll them. Ugh. I'm just having nightmares. We're not in a financial situation for that yet. Which is why we need to conquer Ireland. Why are we not investing in stability? We're investing in fuck all. What the hell? Oh, the game's freaking gearing me towards treasury. What the hell? I never did that! We got some crazy net gain right now, yes, but seriously, game, we don't need that. Look. Our inflation's up. We've got inflation! Making fuck tons of cash. I just need a reason to invade Ulster. Ah, Leinster is at war with Munster. So if I forge a brief alliance with Munster... Yes. Maybe. I'm England. Of course you want me as your ally. Haha. Now we shall declare war on Munster before we are called into war by our allies. That way, it's our own separate war with them. See, Munster's not part of this, it's just me. Yeah. And now I just need to wait, and hopefully Munster will lose, because I don't want them to get the main siege on this. I don't want them to take it and, you know, Leinster to lose. I want Leinster to win this battle. And it looks like they will. Or the English will come soon. Okay, it's not looking good for either of them. This is just an absolute disaster right now. Oh, lovely. The ongoing... oppression of the Welsh minority is finally reaching its boiling point. Look, let's try and negotiate, okay? We'll decrease your taxes, okay? We'll give you some nice tax breaks. Everyone loves tax breaks. George Bush proved that. Okay, so, okay, I'm not sure who's at war with them. I just need to check real quick. Austria, Milan, Brabant, Frankfurt, and Cleves. Oh, shit! This is my fucking chance, man! I totally want in on this war. But I want it on my own terms. See, I don't want to fuck with Burgundy. They're too close to Calais, which is my province, you know? So I'm gonna wait for this war to wage on a little bit more, because we got so many fuckers over here just warring with them. We'll get all their troops down here, and then I'll attack. Particularly Brittany. I will flatten and annex Brittany. And then I'll sit around for another 300 years while my infamy goes down. And I try to manage that. But first, we have to wait until this Battle of Leinster is over. And it looks like Munster won. Well, that happened. So, I guess we can put our troops back on the ship after just detaching a little bit. We'll just split off, I don't know, a cavalry and an infantry. I think that's enough to basically crush anyone on this island. And we'll just toss an extra. It's not going to be enough for war, though. If we need any actual troops for a war on Brittany, we're going to need the whole stack. The whole kit and caboodle. So let's just hope they fail. Meanwhile, let's start a draft. I mean, we're still in the good, right? We're still making. And we'll try and angle this up to as much as we can without increasing, now that we have a 0 inflation level. We don't want to increase our inflation, but we do want to make some money, you know? So we're going to be all touchy with this. Oh, that's taking us down by 5%. Nope, I don't do 5% in inflation. I don't like inflation at all. There we go. It's now changing negative. Well, I'll just bring it down by an extra 0.2. That's wrong with 0.2. There, now we're actually decreasing inflation slightly over time, and we're making a pretty good little bit of money. There you go. The British economy. Simulator. Yeah, I don't think Leinster has a fucking chance against Munster now. Because they have the British on their side. We're totally helping Munster do their shit. Munster's totally not just some horrible plot of ours for when we call them into the war and watch them all die. Yeah, see, they've lost. Hey, look! We sunk the fleet of Leinster. Who are these guys at war with now? Still Leinster? Okay. Tyrone's warned them. Is that Tyrone or Tyrol? Tyrone. These? Yeah, that's Tyrone, the province of Ulster. From these green hills of Tyrol. Okay, so I'm going to drop a save real quick, because this is going to get messy likely. First, I'm going to park my fleet off the coast. Actually, can we get Avarane to give us military access? It's very likely. So, yeah. So I'm going to start sailing down towards Avarane, drop off these troops, and then I can pick up some more. Aha! Ah, yeah. Would you look at that? War's over. Munster is now the most powerful force in Ireland. Well, they have the most of Ireland. I mean, I'm in Ireland, and I'm pretty damn powerful. Oh, fuck. I forgot to pick up my soldiers. I'll just let, Munster do its shit. Hopefully I'll have a unified Ireland to come back to. And then they'll declare war on me. Yeah, see how that works. Oh, I'm the papal controller. How do I use that? I have no bloody clue. Look at that. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Give me a second here. I'm just going to check some stuff. Okay. Okay, and this is the new British Army, and let's see our current income if we can afford more. We can afford more soldiers. Yes. How many can we actually support without too much issue? 38. So we're pretty good. That's a pretty good sized army. That's a fucking huge army actually. That's a goddamn enormous army. But yeah, we'll just perhaps start building even more now. No. This, and then we'll just start building some chevaliers since we just built a fuck ton of infantry mostly. But I do like to keep my chevaliers much less than 50% for the combined arm bonus because, oh gosh, it gets bad. Can I actually do some stuff? Let me see. I can expand the bureaucracy. Yay, I love bureaucracy. And I've only just realized that I am missing some nice people here, so I can get someone to give me yearly prestige. He's pretty awesome. Diplomacy. I probably do want to boost my diplomatic skill. Merchant compete chance. I got a lot of really good people here. But I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get this guy and this guy who has his hand on his head because Edward Proctor, he's just gonna be like, everyone, England is amazing. He's just gonna travel around Europe talking about how the King of England managed to get his cousin to wed that random douchebag that she didn't like because of diplomatic reasons, and they're just gonna be like, fuck yeah, that's amazing. Everybody's gonna be talking about King Henry Lancaster the Fourth. Don't even get me started on Henry Lancaster the Fifth. If he doesn't die, God, I hope he doesn't die. I mean, he's got such promising potential. I mean, look at him, better than his father somehow. All right, we were supposed to be dropping these guys off down in here, down here, yeah. We should probably take this war before the Milanese, actually. Yeah, we're just gonna frickin' drop it. Declare war. Because of Alliance Cassius Belli. I'm not gonna call my allies. I don't want any more allies in this war. I've got plenty of allies already in the war. Fuck. I have? They made peace? Well, we're at war with them, so. Oh, and Burgundy's in charge of this. Fuck. I hate it when they're in charge of these wars. I won the battle against the 1,000 troops. Yeah, it was pretty difficult. Then I'm just gonna split this army in half. Send one half this way. Wait, what the heck? No, wrong one. Send another half that way. And I mean, Milan's already down there, so I'll have to get some more troops there later. But for the time being, I've got to get the fleet up to the Straits of Dover, where I will then march my troops here, which is going to be this army, with Robert Knowles at the head. So this is going to be the main British army, even though the Royal Army is technically down there. We're going to grab some more troops first, because we got to get men down to Calais in order to beat the shit out of the Burgundians to make them surrender. I'm loving the Asian music. It just really fits the time period in medieval Europe here, you know? For 1400 in Europe, they totally were playing this music like all the goddamn time. Everybody was totally into it. They just could not get enough of it. There's probably more troops than will actually fit on the boat, so I'm just gonna freaking. I think I can fit 14 on the base British fleet, which is honestly a fuck ton compared to what most fleets can fit. So we got what we can fit going onto the boat. So we missed about, so about a bunch. 12, okay, so 12 regiments. They're all dropping off in Calais. I don't know if Calais can handle it. Oh yeah, Calais can handle it. And we're gonna get the next fleet here, and we should probably start invading, huh? A good proper invasion. What was a good proper invasion? A proper British invasion. The way it's meant to be. Yes. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. That's the thing about this game. It can go so many ways. It's not like Hearts of Iron where everything's like this is going to happen if you're going with historical AI. There's no historical AI option. This game just, the AI does its own shit no matter what. And you have no fucking clue what's going to happen. I mean, look at that. Munster's got a royal revolt. That's bad. Well, here we go. The war there is, over in Brittany, is going smashing. Who else am I at war with other than them? Literally just Brittany and Burgundy. So once Brittany's out of the picture, I'm basically not going to have much to worry about. I think I should I hold it here or should I march in and just seek out their army? I think I'll hold it here for now. So I'm not going to be able to hold them in Calais when these guys get here. So we're going to have to be wary with our new massive ass army. However, I believe Landerheen can only hold 17. What about Antwerp? Antwerp can hold 16, 12, 11, 16, 10. Looks like 10 is going to be our base size, so I think we'll have two 10-size regiments. That should, well, a 9 and a 10 clearly is the amount we'll have. Genoese League? Okay, that's trade league stuff. Yeah, I had that because of a trade. I was playing a game as the Hansa, so I needed some more updates on what the trade leagues were doing. Just exit everybody here so we can get. Well, we've already got a 9,000, so I mean, we'll just leave that as the 9,000, the Royal Army. Here we go. Under Robert Knowles, actually, yeah, he should have the bigger army. And they'll just move to Vlaanderen. Yeah, Vlaanderen. Because that's a place. It really is, though. Oh, fuck. So, down that. Connect all those guys, and they will move to Artois. Because they want to get themselves some Stella Artois, which is like their favorite beer. The sieges over in Brittany are, just proceeding along in their own pace. Looks like Ghent has already been taken by some other knucklehead, so yay for, I don't fucking know, the green dudes here in Brabant. People hired by people because everyone loves British specialists. Oh, fuck! Forget single fucks. I'm talking triple fucks here. Scotland's in an alliance with Burgundy, and now I'm at war with them. That's it, Scotland. You're gonna get it. I don't know how, but you will somehow. Okay, we can only support a few more regiments, but fuck that, we're just gonna freaking go for it. Time to go bonkers. We're just gonna hire a big-ass anti-Scottish army. Fuck you, Scotland. Oh, wait a second. I haven't called my allies because I thought I had too many allies, but I can freaking call my allies now. You know, I know for a fact that Portugal really loves beating the shit out of random people. Now, who else am I allied with? I need to check here. Because they thought, oh, we're just going to move in while they don't have any. No, Munster and Milan. Well, I'll see if I can call Milan. I get the feeling they'll probably say fuck off, bitch, you know? And since I came to their call, I'm not actually able to call upon them. I mean, they didn't even call me. I just joined in because I'm a crazy madman. Wait, is Milan already in the war, but differently? They're at war with Burgundy and Brittany and Scotland. Okay, so they're at war with all of them, just in a separate war, which means I'm in charge of this war, and we'll find out if, yes, Portugal honored their alliance. Glory be, for the glorious people of Portugal have done some shit, finally. Now let's sink the Scottish fleet. By the Teutonic Order. Yeah, this war's getting really big. This is just what friggin' happens in Europe. It's like, okay, so there's a few countries involved. I'm just gonna invade and I'll take them out. You know, it's not like they can handle it, right? Oh fuck, they're handling it. I wouldn't be surprised if France ends up getting involved, and then I just have to frickin' capitulate and give in and all that terrible shit. Just gonna hold their fleet at bay so it can't be fucking around on my islands and shit. Anybody can reach me as long as there's a Scottish fleet down there. Oh no, that's Holland. Okay, sorry. I get confused. They both have yellow flags with lions on them. I mean, get some originality, people. What are the Holland, like some kind of offshoot Scottish? Oh god, I have to take out Holland now. But yeah, Portugal is on the move. I have heard rumors, and they say Portugal is on the move. It's like Aslan, you know. Portugal's fucking Aslan, and in the world of 1400s Europe, you know, 15th century Europe, everybody's like, fuck yeah, Portugal is on the fucking move. We're just like, fuck. It's like, that's canon now. Portugal is Aslan, everybody. Alfred Hastings has been hired by Foix, so the French are hiring me. And as you can see, the glorious Portuguese people are sending their army to Ayrshire. Man, the Scots are going to absolutely adore the people, the Portuguese, when they arrive in Ayrshire. They'll just be like, fuck yeah, Portugal's here. It's time to get killed. I don't really like narrow-minded, and I'm losing stability no matter what, so I might as well lose stability in a good way, right? We're going to fall behind technologically because of this freaking stability issue we got. Ah, I've won the siege of Armor. Someone was hired by Munster. Burgundy accepted peace from Poland. Better fucking believe that they accepted peace from Poland. Of course, I'm gonna totally annex Brittany, so I'm gonna have to wait until Milan's actually made peace, which means this war's going to go for a long time. Ah. The Burgundian fleet, of course, as everyone knows, is one of the most amazing fleets in the world. It could take on the British fleet easily, so we have to be really careful and avoid it. We have won the siege of Artois. Fantastic news. Let's move on to Picardy. Or well, yes, Picardy. Then we'll head down to Cambrai with the other one. Burgundy accepted peace from Lithuania. Everybody's accepting peace with Burgundy. Burgundy's just begging for it now. What do we got here? Any day now on Blendarin. People keep saying that Belgium doesn't exist, and you know what? I'm really believing them because there's no Belgium here in this map. I could vassalize these guys, I guess, and it would give me less problems, and I could annex them 50 years down the road. It'd be more of a slow growth of England, while I think I should focus more on annexation of Great Britain. I might do that. I mean, I don't need an actual physical front with fucking France. I mean, I've already got a physical front with France. Yeah. We'll see how the war goes. We'll see how the war goes. Oh, Scotland wants peace. You want me to pay you? Shut the fuck up, Scotland. You got nowhere to talk. You're about to get your ass whooped by you know who. Where are these guys going? Why are they all going to Cumbria? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. My soldiers are here, and I have just been mucking about with them. Actually, they've just been mucking about. They should all meet in Derby, because everyone knows Derby is the most glorious city in all of England. Probably. And we will crush the horde of Northumberland. The siege of Llandern is over. Good, good. We'll just head these guys down to Cambrai and hold the line. And then we'll march down, and there'll only be a few more places in Burgundy left. That'll be good. I wish I could convince France to join the war, but let's face it, France hates my guts. They won't join the war ever. Ghent and Antwerp are being besieged by the people of Brabant. I don't know how long for, but let's hope they can hold out for me to take Cambrai and Picardy. Oh, what do you got? White peace, but you're on behalf of the entire alliance. I want to get something out of this shit. As you can see, I'm winning by only 16%, but this isn't a very long war so far. It's 1 year. We're yet 1 year into this campaign, and England is doing much better than I expected them to. I definitely get the feeling that within 12 months that Cumbria is going to fall to the heathen Scots. This really worries the people of England, because everyone knows that the people of Cumbria are already really close to Scotland, and we don't want them to think that they are Scottish. We're going to need to hire a new glorious military general. We've got one, but we need another. We now have Benjamin Northumberland. And the glorious leader, Benjamin Northumberland, will now fight against the Scottish hordes in Northumberland. Because he's from Northumberland. Come back here, you coward! Oh! Had enough, eh? I've got to face that, but I freaking can't yet. I guess I'll head down to Derby for now. I've broken the siege here at least, so they won't be taking that anytime soon. Head down to Derby that we can get these guys in Oxfordshire, London, and Norfolk built. We're getting stuff from Scotland. They're still demanding shit. They can suck my dick. Brittany, we're just going to ignore them until we have literally vassalized their ass. We've won the siege of Picardy. That's good. I'm really worried that Brabant is going to make peace with them, but I guess until then I'll just move on to Valencia. I mean, Valenciennes? Valenciennes. Valenciennes. I don't know, something Frenchish, because I know they probably speak French in this part of Belgium. Burgundy accepted peace with Milan. The siege of Finastre is over. The new siege of Vendée is starting from scratch. I hope they like a big fat British army. Because my big fat British army is coming to chill with them. And their big fat British army. Because my big fat British army and your big fat... Oh, Brabant accepted peace. Motherfucker. I can't have them building troops in Antwerp. There's only one thing for it. We're going to have to detach a siege here and march up to Ghent. We're going to have to detach a siege here, which means those guys are basically fucked if any actual army shows up. But I don't have a choice. I've got to carpet siege this. Forget slow and steady wins the siege. Oh, fuck. Mutterfucker. They will be here and they will absolutely flatten us. We've got to head out. See, these guys will be in Glendarin on the 22nd of July. These guys can be there. When? When can you be there? 25th of July. These guys are already here, though, and they'll already be fighting They'll be massively outnumbered. So we got to wait for these guys to get. Will these guys reach Calais by time? 19th of July. So they will get there before them. Yeah. Okay. So they'll get in Calais, and now the combined forces of both of these should be near 20. Okay, it's only 17, but we do have Robert Knowles at the lead, and he is a glorious British general with very much generaling experience, and the British morale is totally not getting fucked. Oh fuck, they pursued us? How did they get in front of us? Okay, so it looks like the war in Brittany is just about over. We've got to get more troops over into. We lost. Oh god, where are we going now? We're being fucked. We got guys going to Artois. This guy, get into Artois. You're gonna get flattened. You, make sure you go to Artois. It's where the British will rally. Wow, we lost like 8,000 British men. We let them continue that siege. We need more troops from Britain. From Brittany. Sorry. Well, let's see what we can do with Brittany first. Let's try and get a separate peace real quick. I want to see what their full vassalization will cost. Vassalization I can do. Oh, they would not accept it yet. I currently only have 72. I need 86%. By then, shouldn't I... I mean, I might as well... Again, Brittany as a vassal would probably be better, huh? Than actually part of the empire and being rebellious and shit. I don't want to deal with rebellions on the mainland yet. I want to mainly vassalize people. Because I've got to worry about the British continent, and that's gonna give me a fuck ton of infamy conquering all this. So yeah, I'm gonna just vassalize on the mainland, because hey, that's how France is awesome, right? They just vassalize the fuck out of everybody. Okay, well if they won't accept vassalization, then I'll just have to finish this siege. Oh fuck, I didn't realize they had some fucking freedom fighters here. Can hold out for years, but yeah. Well, we'll leave this guy behind. We'll flatten them here. Okay, so nothing survived, of course. I don't know where those soldiers even fucking came from. Fucking magic. Not white piecing you. How's this siege going? It can still hold out for years, thank goodness. Well, Darren will remain English. We need to take all of northern... In fact, I think taking Antwerpen could give us some serious trade power in the region. Yeah, boys, get your morale up. What is our military spending? I just realized, like, are we fucking... Yeah, we are fucking, like, just pouring our cash into it. Here is the glorious British Army experiencing some serious issues, clearly, with morale. But these guys have bad morale, too, so let's just crush them. Okay, so we do have worse morale, but it seemed to have taken a nice jump there. Okay, it's going down again. It's plummeting. But so's theirs. Oh, wait, Burgundy's accepted peace from Frankfurt. Oh, that's worrisome that they're making peace with fucking everybody on the planet right now. We're both at really terrible morale. I'm technically doing better than them. So, they escaped with not many losses. In fact, I think we took more losses. No, they lost more. They lost a fuck ton of cavalry. Okay, and these guys are going to be going to Antwerpen, so we're just going to flatten these guys in Ghent first. Fucking pussies. Come back here. The Burgundian pigs. Of course, the army of Robert Knowles is at rock bottom right now. So we took some serious casualties there. God damn it. Come back, you pussies. Oh, look at that. We completely routed them. I mean, we fucking destroyed Philippe II de Bourgogne. Robert Knowles just completely routed the Burgundian army. Now we've learned some glorious history here today, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, and I think that was just fantastic work. It's truly proven to people just how amazing we are. And I just realized we haven't been fucking doing fuck all in merchantry. So we should probably be doing that. We're going to go to Lubeck here, and then we're going to click this. This is a fast way. It's faster than clicking on that and then... Too much clicking. So we can set our priorities, and naturally Lubeck should be priority numero uno, even though it's fucking difficult to get any sort of competition there. We're just going to freaking bomb them with British. The Siege of Vendée and the Fall of Brittany. I could annex the fuck out of them, but that would get me 16 infamy, and I'm really not into that much infamy at the moment. In fact, I'm much more into just a basic vassalization, and but they cancel their deals with Burgundy. Actually, I don't want them to do that. That's just stupid. What should I want them? Should I make them cede provinces to me while they're at it? No, I don't want provinces. No, I just want their vassalage. They're my vassal now. Okay, I now have a new vassal. Good. And, you know, it deals with a lot less of that freaking growth issue when you grow into a new province. Just fucking annoying. And it only gives me 4 infamy. That's like a quarter of the infamy. So, yeah. And I still control it, technically. Now, let's see what it would take to make the Burgundians my vassal. It would take me controlling their country twice over, because they're haughty assholes. I could make them release the nation of Flanders, though. Of course, they won't accept it now, but releasing the nation of Flanders as its own independent state would destroy Burgundy, leaving Burgundy a 3-nation state. It would actually be smaller and weaker than Flanders. So yeah, we're going to do that. That's going to be our goal, because it's not going to give us infamy. In fact, it's going to give us prestige, because we saved the nation of Flanders from the control of the disgusting Burgundians. There we go. And Flanders is, of course, going to be my ever grateful ally. And that's a big chunk of an ally in Europe. Yep. Burgundy accepted peace from Cleves. Oh dear. I'm gonna need to get Bar to give me some, let's see, military access, so I can walk into the rest of Burgundy and flatten it. Yep. Bar decided to let us in. So glad. They can hold out for years. Fuck all. They will not hold out for years. The Portuguese and the British are the unstoppable two. In fact, I should probably continue to foster relations. Let's get us a royal marriage. Oh, no, we have our royal ties. Good, good. We need to keep that forever, basically. We need them to love us. Portugal is more powerful than one would think. Yes, Portugal, go! Fly free! can get stability. Oh, hell yes, I want stability. Look at that, we've maxed our stability. Despite ongoing war, the people of England have acquired a high quantity of stability now. We are stable as fuck, you Mutterfucker. It's like, let's decrease taxes a little bit more too. We don't want to put as much into the treasury. We'll just put 8. That'll do, right? It's only leaving us with a balance of. Let's up it a little. Then we'll move that up to 9, I guess. There. And we could do war taxes, but why mess with the economy? Oh yeah, how are the Scottish doing? Oh fuck. Yeah, our power in this war is not doing well. I told you those Highlanders would fuck me. Those fucking Highlanders. They cucked me and fucked me. Then they corn shucked me. Where the hell are the Portuguese when you need them? They're freaking landing in Burgundy and doing fuck all. It is British soil! You shall leave! Siege of Yorkshire. Fuck! Really? Oh, goddamn. This is bad. That's very bad. Ah! Fucking hell. Fuck no. Fuck no, that's bullshit. They can't support that. They're gonna go belly up financially. They're trapped. So bullshit that they're able to catch up with me, too. God damn you, Robert Stewart, and your siege of the country of England. Okay, we got this. Don't worry, we got this. Maybe. We don't have a choice. We'll lure them into it. It'll be a trap. The trap of Essex. Waha. No, go this. God damn it. Oh, there was a battle in Ghent? I didn't even know. Because the people of Ghent are fucking pussies. There's only 11,000 left. We gotta stack these bitches. Okay, now it's reached our home front and we're pissed. What do you want? No! Fuck you. You think you won? Oh, you are sorely mistaken. The British Army was but abroad. In other lands. And now they're back. The boys are back in town. And the siege of Ghent solidifies that. Therefore, the war is still in our favor by 50%. But think if we actually sue them for peace, they're still considered 50 because they're the war leader. Yeah. Well, we still fucking head south. And we need a carpet siege their central home. I don't know what they've got there. They're still at war with Austria? Yeah, they're still at war with Austria. Good, good. I like a good war with Austria to be distracting people. It's going to be expensive as hell to upkeep. I like prestige and everything, but this is too big of a war. They'll cede Picardy. Why would I want to take Picardy? They'll revoke their claims on Calais. They'll pay. I mean, that's great and everything that you're willing to give me shit, but I want you to release. I want you to release someone. Let's see. Let's see if we can get that yet. You need to release Flanders. Until you release Flanders, this war will go on because your unrightful control of the land of Flanders is downright dastardly. You're a down and dirty bastard for that. And just because we keep Cornwall and Wales under our control, and even a part of Ireland, doesn't mean that we're down and dirty bastards, because half of our country isn't other nations. Only about a quarter of it. That's why you're down and dirty bastards and we're not. And now you know that. Now to smash the men in Derby. Or maybe we should go up to Northumberland first. I think we should head to Northumberland first. I mean, it would force the Scottish to pull out if I can get them to capitulate. But I want Flanders, and I'm gonna freaking vassalize the Scots. I don't care how many men die. Oh, fuck. Fuck, come on, you guys are supposed to go up there. Wait, we won? Not gonna siege Yorkshire back yet. Because I know they've totally got like 20 there if they need to, but I think they're too into their sieges to pay attention to the battle that'll happen. So hopefully we'll take them out. And we'll bring in some mercs. Peasants War. Where? Do they say Scotland? I fucking should have read. You go back to Essex. We've got some fucking brogue using assholes to flatten. Robert Knowles is back. Okay, they're flattened. Oh, fuck, the fucking Austrians are gonna beat us there. Oh no, we beat the Austrians. Haha. And the Austrians pulled off their Franche-Comté siege. Fuck, the Welsh have gone up in arms. Let's hope they fuck with the fucking Scots, because the Scots are assholes. You need to pick up some dudes down here. Oh no, Burgundy. Not until the very end. You made the mistake of running this charade. We're gonna make sure you're not a power ever again. We're gonna make Flanders a power. Flanders is gonna be amazing, but you're gonna be a pile of shit. Then we'll vassalize you someday, maybe. You'll enjoy that very much, I think. We'll chase them to Lothian and flatten the army. It's the only way to truly crush Scots, is to flatten them. How did we lose? What the fuck happened? I'm not really sure what the fuck just happened there, but it was guaranteed to be bullshit. Did you see? I lost half the army. This isn't no 20 regiments. Even if I've lost part of them. These guys seriously not maintain? Their limit is 15. Why can't I be... Oh, yeah, the other troops. No, that was bullshit. They freaking, like, sent the other ones ahead, the ones that were exhausted, like, even though they were all in one group. Just gonna go back, and I'm going to reload the last autosave, because that was bullshit, what I just saw. Okay, here we are in January. Let's make sure that the war down here in... Okay, so we're just coming in at this point. We're gonna actually really just friggin' wait for these guys to stomp the Austrians. Then we're gonna carpet siege them. We're gonna stomp them. We need to be more. We need to pay more attention, be more active in that war. Okay. These guys are gonna move right in. Right in. These guys are in bad shape. We're gonna stomp them. It's just gonna happen. They're gonna have to accept it. Oh, we gotta up our speed again. And of course the Burgundians are begging for peace again because they're on the losing end of this war. Now we're just gonna wait in Franche-Comté because it's the only place they can retreat to. Boom. Wipeout. There. Burgundy has been dealt with. Pro skills as a general there. Pro skills as a general. Oh, and they retreated up there while we were dealing with that shit. Damn it. Let's wait. Let's wait. Go on. Go right ahead. Little bitch! Come back and get what's coming to you! Fine, I'll go down to more shiz. Everyone wants more shiz. Gonna leave them to deal with the, unhappiness in the wake of the war I waged on them. And that was a very aggressive war, even though it was technically assisting allies. Now this war completely revolves around England, even though it was a Milanese affair that I was joining. We lost a lot of men. We lost a lot of good men. We'll meet them in Oxfordshire, though, and get revenge. Oh, look at that. The only one left? Bourbon. Yep, Bourbon. The final Burgundian stronghold. Before the land of Burgundy completely falls before the might of the English forces. This doesn't make sense. They were supposed to help us in the 100 Years' War, but no, they had to fucking pursue a anti-British agenda, as they'd call it. Oh, fuck. That's way too big. Let's just split these guys up, and I'm gonna let them frickin', heal up before we go and stomp these northern... Actually, we could probably... These guys definitely need it, because they're an 11,000 regiment, and they're down to 2,000, so they need to just chill down here. We're gonna put these guys in with the guys up here, over here in Oxfordshire. Look at that. To reinforce, I need 21,000 men. Okay. Which means we have more troops heading to the Scottish War now. They're trying to reap shit from me, aren't they? You don't get this yet, do you, Scotland? I've been slowly picking you all off. At first, it was all of you against England, and Portugal was kind of there. They were doing their shit, I guess, yeah. Yay for Portugal. Being fucking useless. But you see, you had Burgundy, a very large and powerful nation. And you had Brittany, so your alliance is definitely bigger than England. But England singled out and destroyed Brittany, then Burgundy, and now you, Scotland. Now you. And you will at least be vassalized, if not completely annexed. I'm strongly considering just fucking annexing the hell out of you. I probably will. I do need Orkney, though, and I need them to get Orkney. 1 second. I'm just going to contemplate some stuff. Also, I remembered I left something in the oven. So, yeah. Luckily, I left it at a low temperature because I was trying to use it in place of a microwave, which I don't have. Okay. There we go. My lovely breakfast. Because I stayed up till 2 last night, so this is breakfast for me. Really? Portugal made peace. Thanks, Portugal. Well, now it's just me. Me and me. It looks like it's Connaught versus Leinster in an epic death battle. Who will win? The one with the backing of the British? Or the one who's got the backing of Sicily? Damn, that's pretty powerful. I mean, Sicily. This could turn into an international affair. It probably will. Okay. Now I'm going to move these guys up here. And strategically move the other army into Leinster, where they will sit and hopefully rejuvenate, while simultaneously reclaiming Yorkshire. For the British crown! They're catching up quick. They're almost there. And these guys keep sending me things that I'm just ignoring. Sound dues, yeah. Whoa! Whoa! I didn't... Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to last year again. Wait. Could do it to the beginning of this year, actually, now. Yeah. Sorry. I left the game running. I thought I had paused it, and I was like kind of analyzing things, and then shit happened really quick because I have the game moving too fast. I will try and keep it moving at a normal pace now instead of stupid fast. Because when at war, you do not want your game running at stupid fast. Okay. Now, here we are at the beginning of the year. These guys are fucking tiny for what their regiment once was. The pride of the British. Look at that. Fucking terrible, right? Okay, we were gonna load these guys on. And slowly take over the Scottish lands. From behind. Because, everyone knows the Scots like it from behind. I have a supply weight of that. So yeah, they wouldn't be able to handle all this. I know it's moving slow, but I'm trying to keep myself from being surprised. Surprise! Ah, God, surprises! Wait, what? Cambrai? Where the heck is Cambrai? Cambrai? God, that place is in the middle of fucking nowhere. I either lose prestige or I gain 1 infamy. I mean, 1 infamy for a province in the middle of nowhere? Okay, fine. That's like getting more continental land, I suppose. Just a bit fucking crazy. Hmm. Okay, this is the moment when it's happening, see? They're sending the troops. Yeah, that's right, bitch. 25th. If I leave for here, will I make it? 21st. Aha. What if I move for here? Also the 21st, and they're arriving the 25th. So yeah, they can suck my dick. Because I need these guys to continue that siege. Meanwhile, I'll reposition these guys over here in Marches. And then around to Gwynedd. That way we can ambush them. Once Marche is got a decent force in it. We are still fucking making money. Is that the British economy's awesomeness? Hell yeah, it is. Evidence of the British awesomeness. Let's take a look at this. I mean, do we have... We've got 4. That's pretty good. Oh, it's technically at 100? But I need to frickin' take Scotland. Well, let's see what I can do with technically at 100%ness, huh? Let's see what they're giving me. I don't want to take your land. I'm not invading you. You attacked me. I was attacking Brittany in order to vassalize. I'm in it for vassalization at the moment. So, I'm going to contact them. See what we can do as far as suing for peace. I want Scotland, though. That's the thing. I really want Scotland. But I know that if I leave them like this, Scotland's they're gonna have to cut their army. I know that with that, you can't support that. That army is almost as big, if not bigger than my army. And I'm the fucking English. I've got way more territory to work with, way more fertile land. They've got fish. They've got fish. I can make them give up Flanders right now, and they will. They would give up Flanders. But, I can do that anytime. I'm just going to hold on to it for now. Going to keep the war going. We've got to take out Scotland. I know it would force Scotland to be at peace, but can't. I cannot. Scotland will pay for the havoc they have wrought on the glorious British countryside. How big is my army, technically? It's 53 regiments. God damn. Look at that. That's at least 30 right there. 40? Yeah. They're up at about 40 regiments themselves. It's fucking crazy. This is technically 11 regiments. Yeah. Mostly mercs, thank goodness. I believe. They're mostly ours, actually. There are some mercs, though. Any day now. Fantastic. But that means these guys are probably going to be getting to surrender soon, too. So we're going to have to siege the north of the country, too. I think we should make a move. Fuck the siege. We've got to make a move. How many more? We still need 21,000 men. Damn. I don't fucking know what we're supposed to do, man. I wonder if there's any more mercenaries. There are mercenaries. We could hire more mercs. And I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hire a new army of mercs. It's gonna be pricey as hell. But England fucking needs them. An army of mercs is being raised in Oxfordshire. And I guess they'll take up in the army of Ireland. Which is, of course, per usual, technically a really big but very few people left because of dying of starvation and being thrown onto the front lines. The British kind of tend to do that. Poor people of Meath. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck! Fucking bitches! Smash them! Bitch! Oh, fuck. Bad juju is happening now. Some very bad juju. This is so much bullshit. How are they freaking supporting this? I would love to see the Scottish economy right now. I mean, if I look at trade value... Where's my trade value map mode? I've got the trade value. They're fucking bullshit. Check the time, though. Okay, it's about 2:30. I will be closing the stream at 3. It's 2:25 currently, so we got another half hour to run this before I have to close down the stream, and I'm going to be changing over to EverQuest. I might stream it, might not. I'm going to be with another streamer, Captain Flint. He's a lot bigger than me, so I'll see if he's cool with that. Because as everybody can clearly see, I'm a midget of a streamer. Sure, we'll integrate them into England. Seems like I'm getting more of Flanders by the day, and it's not exactly something I wanted. But hey. Now got a nice chunk of land here in Burgundy. With very, very little cost in infamy, honestly. I mean, look at that. My infamy is going down yearly, by half, but it's going down. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. I don't know where those fuckers came from, but kill them. Robert Knowles is dead. There's no leader in our armies. Well, we now have a new leader. Samuel Rodney. They're heading for Gloucestershire. Aha! Flattened a Scottish army. Okay, so some did escape, and they're heading south. These guys will head to... Oh, these guys here will actually split. These guys will head here. These guys will split in half, with half of them going over to Northumberland to counter the siege. Some say Rosie and I say hardly. Some say the devil's dead, he's buried in Killarney. That's right, Scotland, get the fuck out of England. Seriously, they're the ones invading now. They're the aggressive invaders. These aggressive invader types. Maybe we should just call it for now and take them out later when they've commissioned most of their army because it's too big for them to handle. Administration, we get more magistrate rates, or we get some cultural tradition. Let's go for some culture. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the big grindy smushy. Here, everybody, that's a word now. The big grindy smushy of Scottish men. Sorry, had to happen. The big grindy smushy. That's how you grindy smushy all of them. Okay, so we're gonna have these guys go down here. We are losing lots of troops really fast. So what I'm going to do is start dispensing them about the place. Gonna need those guys there. Okay. The grindy smushy of Scots is just about over now. Oh, we don't have anyone in Lothian. Fuck. They were building a lot of troops for nothing, you know? How are they supporting that? I mean, I'm not really doing too well supporting my huge army right now because it's mostly mercs and they're pricey dudes. As far as total regiments right now, I have 63 regiments. I have way more than I need. Oh fuck, the Highlanders are back. I think I told you guys about the Highlanders, didn't I? Yeah, they suck. We lost the siege on the Highlanders. Fucking hell. Gonna have to wait, gonna have to wait, gonna have to wait all over the place. Okay. And they're heading somewhere. We'll just frickin' ambush their asses. Come on. Ayrshire. Okay, they're going to Ayrshire. We'll wait for it, since it's a roughly even army. Then we'll drop on them. Oh, we won. They're heading to the Highlands now. This is our time to strike. Scotland now. Oh, lovely, a revolt in Cambury. Well, that will have to wait until later, won't it now? Bloody Flanderian nationalists. Oh, fuck. There we go. There we go. Northumberland is now properly under control again. Samuel Rodney, hired very recently, but was fucking old apparently, because he's dead, only a few short years after his hiring. And of course, the Scots are going to Aberdeen, because they're terrified of British. Like a terrible father, we're going to attempt to use money to fix the situation. So what we're going to have to do is literally, I think, we're going to want to take the Highlands. Even though I'd like to move up evenly, you know, Highlands have to go because that is where the Highlanders pop up, which gives Scotland a big buff. So if we have to do this in 2 wars instead of 1, we're going to want to take the Highlands now. Because they do bad stuff militarily. And the Scottish fleet is gone. It's got... Oh, fuck. Fuck them. Fuck you, Scots. Fucking Scottish pussies. Friggin' made a trick move on me. A cheap ploy. Okay, the Western Isles are mine now. Move these guys all into the Highlands. The other guys will stick in Fife for now. They're still alive. Where are they going now? They're heading for Cumbria. Ah. They're still alive. This is exhausting. Finally. You guys are going down to Northumberland to refurbish themselves and just kind of juice up. Oh, fuck. I can't deal with another war right now. This is a friggin' 7-year war now. It's war against Scotland, and I mean, what is the name of this war even? The Second English Intervention. It was started in 1400, so yeah, 7 years this war's been running. probably not run another 2 before we officially finish the peace talks too. Oh yeah, I've forgotten some things. I have to offer an alliance to these guys in order to get them to come in and kill shit for us. A loan? I never told you to take out a goddamn loan. Oh, 180 bucks? It's fucking chicken shit. We're England. Meh. That's right, England against 3 other nations with the brief assistance of Portugal. Like they did fucking anything, did they? Garbage. That Portugal is no longer Aslan because they betrayed me and left me to die. Oh, now you want peace on my terms. Well, yeah, you're getting peace on my terms. Very soon, too. I don't know where the heck this guy was, but wow, this is going to be intense. They didn't lose anything? Oh, it ran away, little pussies. You will have nowhere to hide when I'm done with you now. We lost the siege of Picardy. Well, fuck. Well, we should probably make peace with the Scots now that we've completely destroyed them. That's a lot of infamy. I'm not really sure I'm prepared to handle that kind of infamy. Should I handle that kind of infamy, people? Should I? I don't know. 24 infamy. That'll probably put me over at 30. Damn. That'll be bad. That'll be very, very bad. Well, seeing as that's been the goal of this whole goddamn war. Well, it wasn't. The goal was to annex Brittany. But we'll take the Celts with us as well. Alright, we're now the most infamous and hated people in Europe. Congratulations, England. Now, the Irish are incapable of governing themselves. Oh, sorry, that wasn't it. God's will has been made clear to you. Conquer Ireland. The Irish are incapable of governing themselves. For the good of England and Ireland, we must give them sound government. In other terms, we're just going to invade ruthlessly and aggressively. So we now have reason to kill both Connaught and Munster. Right. In about 20 years, perhaps, because we've got a fuck ton of infamy to get rid of. We've got to get these guys down here to take out these bloody pieces of shit. We'll try and contact and see if we can still get them to get rid of Flanders. Yeah, they'll still spit out Flanders. Flanders is, of course, going to be very weak now, being down by 2 provinces, so, and split up by the British all up in their ass. Wait, I have cores down there? I have a core on Picardy, apparently. I did not know that. Oh yeah, currently the British feel that we technically should own the entire coast of France. It means that is the barony of Normandy properly. Oh crap, Milan's asking for my help now that I'm done with war. Oh, we don't want to do a naval landing. Ah, England! It is all England now. There's no such thing as Scotland. Where's the Scotland you speak of? Pah! Doesn't exist, I tell you. Oh, it looks like there was a Swedish breakaway in which the Danes took a big chunk of them, and the Norwegians seem to have done a number on Finland. They have called for a crusade against Granada. Oh fuck! Did I lose my? I lost my alliance with Milan because I forgot to freaking grab that thing. They were calling me into war against Venice too. I think. Yeah, I think they were at war with fucking Venice. Oh no, it was Pisa, wasn't it? It was just fucking Pisa. It because it wasn't under their control. It's revolted. Who's Pisa allied with and shit? Yeah, okay. I don't know who's helping them, but they're kind of fucked. It looks like. Now let's check the finances of the realm. Oh no, Aberdeen. Squish the maggots. It'll be a long time before the English army is back up to snuff. Hansa is asking us to grant them exclusive trade rights for all of our cloth. Provinces producing cloth will trade through their centers of trade. I'm like seriously worried that Flanders is going to become like really powerful because of its access to a center of trade. It could be like some kind of merchant republic, start its own trade league and shit. No. Why would I give you that? Asking again? No, I already denied that shit. Let's look at our trade value now. Ayrshire seems to have lost trade value. A lot of trade value has gone down in the country. It's mainly because of that war. Our government technology increased. Allows a national idea. Yes. I'm thinking of going Grand Army because I like to have a nice land force limits modifier, allowing me to have a Grand Army, especially when I'm focusing on a Grand Army. There. Now we can put in some buildings now that we have that. We can actually put in churches. Okay. Got a little bit more time. Cities demand old rights, so I can lose stability or I can get decentralization. I'll take the stability hit this time. I'll just put a little bit of work into stability now. Not that crazy, not that crazy. Not that crazy. There we go. That'll work. So we gotta wait a long ass time before that infamy goes down, because people don't like us very much, but they can free and suck our dicks. And as you can see, over the years since the war, it's been a couple of years now, we've actually been able to really build up our armies again. So you can see this one's far too big for its area. So we'll just leave all these guys, these little ones. Move this big guy here. It's an 8 size. Move this little 6 size now. Yeah, we're going to rebalance the army. Rebalance the sizes of the units and such. This one is, of course, really badly balanced. Very heavy, so we're actually going to take a couple of their horses. There. 6 regiments of infantry. 8. So we need 2 more, really, to beef that up. Let me see what we got here. That's a bit big, so I think we can take off 2 of these guys, I'd say. 2 infantry. That one's going to take a while to grow and replenish itself, but someday. This one is simply just 2 infantry battalion groups. This is... That's a big one. But it'll be fine once it grows bigger. Okay, let's grab these guys and toss them into the Northumberland group. And merge them. And hey presto, armies are sorted. And then there's our little army over here, which is basically their purpose is just to squash rebellions. They probably should have done that before this Flemish pretender rebels got too big. Well, there's the Flemish right there. I mean, have I not given them military access? I'll give military access. How's that very unlikely? My king, in order to further our goals, we decided that the troops of Flanders should be allowed to have military access to our nation. We hope they all perish in a pointless war. Well, that's friendly. I mean, they're our allies. We're supposed to be kind of nice to them and help them fight off their... I mean, they couldn't even get... All their troops were up in Aberdeen and Ghent. And because we control Vlaanderen, we basically have all these things just splitting them up into 3 little segments of a country. No doubt that's going to cause some serious factional war inside, like it just did. Wow, they are resilient. There you go. Let's send these guys up to Vlaanderen now. Alright. We're going to work on some free subjects. Well, it is 2:53, so we've got a few more minutes if we'd like to watch one longer. Figure we'll at least run it a little longer. But I think we have made some pretty good progress here today. I mean, look at that. England has conquered all of Scotland, which is no small bit of land, and is probably number something in Europe. Let's see what our number in Europe is. We are number 4. Heck yeah. I don't know who's above us, but, well, everyone knows it's probably Castile and France. Maybe Hungary. Hungary can be really powerful early game, but Austria sometimes will absolutely just destroy them, and then there's the emergence of Transylvania from within them. They'll actually, like, revolt and take over a big chunk of them. And basically Hungary gets fucked. From ruling the northern Balkans lands to just being toast. Ah, Flemish. Flemish peasants, too. Ah, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of Flemish peasants. Quick, send away for the army. We, of course, lost the battle against the massive horde of Flemish peasants, and we, of course, aren't big enough for that. That's... 10, that'll fit. There's only 6 of them currently, though. Seem to be some stuff going on in Munster. Connaught and Munster have not yet gone to war with each other for reasons. Trade stations. I mean, these are just the years rebuilding after the war with Scotland and Brittany and Burgundy. It was honestly, that was a much better war than I expected. It turned out fantastic. I mean, we, in the long run, got a fuck ton of, what they call aggressive expansion in EU4, infamy. We're bad boy. Our troops are extremely high quality compared to the rest of Europe and other places. So when we have a fuck ton of troops, we don't just have a fuck ton of troops, we have a fuck ton of good troops because we make sure to train them right. We're building churches across the country. There's been some kind of coup in Munster. And Castile, fuck. I don't like that they're allied with Castile. They'll have to break that alliance at some point, I'm sure. And Castile's taking over Granada. Lovely. Ireland is just a tumultuous place. Hey, now. You see that? They decided to take their fight to Meath. No, we're not giving you exclusive rights to our cloth. Just want to look at this real quick then. Let's go to the trade map mode and see if I have a lot of cloth, really. Seems like the only place where we have cloth is in the Highlands, which doesn't make sense since actually the British were known to make the finest wool in all of Europe. So I'm not sure that's cloth. That's wool, not cloth. They want cloth. Where's this cloth supply they want? Is it in the south? Oh, yeah. Blandarin is currently trading. What's the brown center of trade? It's not. Oh, that's Antwerp, isn't it? Yeah, Antwerp's kind of shitty, actually. Seems like France has got its own center of trade, or who's it trading through? It's not telling me anything. Frustration. I forgot where it actually says that. Because normally they say who they trade through, right? Trades through Lubeck. It says right at the bottom there. Oh, trades through Ile-de-France. Yeah, Ile-de-France has one. I forgot. I think they built that sometime in the game, early on. Of course, it's Antwerp. So Ile-de-France, everybody's trading through Ile-de-France there. And these guys are trading through Venice. What are they doing trading in Venice? Fuck. It's a long way. I mean, if they're going to trade through Venice, they either have to take a road, which I think is honestly the shortest way is actually to go by foot across Europe, or that's a fucking long boat ride. This area, yeah, these guys are all going. It's a long way too. I mean, I guess they could theoretically just run a road down. But I mean, it'd be quicker to go to Milan that way, or Liguria, yeah. Not Milan, Liguria. But yeah, the wars over trade in Europe are fascinating. I've never actually built a. I did play the Hansa at one point, but I played them in a much more aggressive imperial manner. I really think it'd be fun to play a game where I'm more diplomatic. You know, being buddy buddy with everybody, trying to avoid wars, and mostly just being rich as fuck. Like maybe as Venice or the Hansa. It's tricky to do the Hansa. You have to basically invade Denmark if you're really going to do well as the Hansa. Anyway, it is after 3 now. So I will be ending the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time on the game. We have, as you saw, taken over England done some fantastic work. Of course, if you like this, don't forget to follow, and if you're on YouTube watching this later, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more of these grand strategy games. I play Civilization, I play this, I play quite a few MMORPGs, and I even do a bit of PlayStation, which has just too much weird shit to describe, but I do definitely appreciate the grand strategy games. So, have a lovely day, and I will be turning off the stream then. Thanks for watching.